Right now, deep inside your brain, the myelin sheath wrapped around your neurons is quietly thinning, and the neurologists who study it admit they have no way to stop it. You can't feel this happening. There's no ache, no warning light. But every signal your brain sends, the thought that lets you finish a sentence, the reflex that lets you catch a falling glass, travels down a wire. That wire is an axon, and myelin is the insulation around it. Thin the insulation and the signal slows down. Not dramatically, not all at once, just enough that you start losing words mid-sentence, just enough that focus that used to last 2 hours now barely holds for 20 minutes. This is already happening inside you tonight, and it started years before you noticed the first symptom. Here's the part that should unsettle you. Myelin isn't fixed once in childhood and left alone. It's alive. Cells called oligodendrocytes build it, layer by layer, wrapping your axons like tape around a wire. But those cells are fragile. Chronic stress damages them. Bad sleep starves them. A sedentary, sugar-heavy routine, the one most adults live inside without question, slowly strips the insulation faster than your brain can rebuild it. Picture a power line losing its rubber coating, exposed wire arcing in the rain. That's what's happening to the circuits carrying your attention, your memory, your ability to sit still and think clearly. And it's happening in the exact regions responsible for planning, focus, and self-control, the last parts of your brain to finish wiring and among the first to start fraying. Neurologists can name this process. They can scan for it. They can watch it happen in real time on an MRI. What they cannot do is switch it off. There is no drug that reliably rebuilds myelin on demand. No supplement bottle that reverses it. The honest ones will tell you off the record, not in the pamphlet, that once this thinning accelerates, the tools to fully reverse it don't exist yet. That's not a headline anyone wants to publish. It undercuts the whole industry of brain-boosting pills sitting on your pharmacy shelf. So instead, you get vague advice. Eat blueberries, do a crossword. None of it touches the actual mechanism. And here's where it gets counterintuitive. You've been told rest is the fix: sleep more, stress less, slow down. But researchers tracking this process found something stranger. Total rest doesn't rebuild myelin. In fact, prolonged passive inactivity can leave those insulating cells idle and underused. The brain doesn't reinforce wiring it isn't actively using, meaning the soft, low-effort recovery routine everyone recommends can quietly accelerate the very decline it's supposed to prevent. Comfort, in this one specific case, is working against you. So what actually works? Scientists call the real mechanism activity-dependent myelination. Your brain only reinforces insulation around circuits you demand something from repeatedly and close to your limit. High performers, without knowing the anatomy, stumbled onto the same rule. Push a skill hard, right at the edge of failure, then recover deeply. Not endless grinding, not passive rest either. A specific rhythm, short, intense demand on the circuit, followed by genuine deep sleep, where the actual rebuilding happens. Studies on sleep-deprived brains show oligodendrocyte activity collapsing almost immediately. The repair crew simply doesn't show up without real slow-wave sleep. Meanwhile, brief bursts of vigorous physical effort, the kind that spikes your heart rate for 10 to 20 minutes, trigger a signal that tells those insulating cells to get to work reinforcing exactly the circuits you just used. This is the part nobody puts on a supplement label, because you can't bottle a workout and a sleep cycle. The rule isn't a pill. It's a pattern: strain, then deep repair on a loop. Here's how you use this tonight. Don't chase more rest. Chase better contrast. Give your brain one short window of real, demanding focus or physical effort today, even 15 to 20 minutes, hard enough that it's uncomfortable. Then protect the sleep that follows it. Cold room, dark room, no screen bleeding blue light into your eyes for the hour before. That deep sleep window is when the rebuilding crew actually arrives. Skip the strain, and there's nothing for them to reinforce. Skip the deep sleep, and they never show up at all. It's not about doing more. It's about creating the exact contrast your wiring was built to respond to. But the myelin sheath isn't the only structure failing silently while you sleep. Somewhere behind it, in the curled ridge of tissue that stores every memory you have, something else is already breaking down, and almost nobody knows to watch for it.